You are entering another internet. An internet
Share that show.
Of bullying and meanness, but of wrath.
That show is live. Share that show. Happy holidays.
Submitted for your approval, the movie.
Blessed Jesse.
Submitted for your approval, the movie.
Blessed Jesse.
Well, around this time of the year, Pod Awful typically celebrates the holidays. The holiday, of course, being a holiday known as Family Day. A terrifying holiday where a creature known as Family Man comes up from the South Americas to take families to trial, steal their children, and eat their bones. Well, of course, as many of you probably already know, Family Day this year has been canceled. And why has it been canceled? Well, that's all thanks to King Donnie T. He's putting up that wall down there at the border. He's got the military down there to keep out Mexicans, of course, but it's stopping Family Man as well. So I figured if we can't celebrate our traditional Family Day this year, then maybe we should take a look at the holiday that's celebrated by our Jewish friends. Since we probably need to start appeasing the people at Facebook, Apple, Google, and Spotify anyway, because those people have been kicking off people like me from the internet. So it's time to celebrate the Jewish holiday of Pod Awful this year. That's right, it is Pizza Hanukkah. Welcome to Pizza Hanukkah, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that beautiful cartoon pizza slice I've got here. So as you see, I've got my pizza ready. I've got boxes of pizza behind me. We're going to celebrate together. I will be giving out free pizza prizes to you in the show, and we will also be playing a very special round of Craigslist roulette to celebrate the holidays, okay? You're going to love this show. Let's go bully the holidays. This is Pod Awful. That's right, with exactly 6 million downloads, not one more, not one less. I am your host, Jesse P.S., and of course, you can friend me on Facebook and join our Facebook group over at podawful.com/cult. How about that intro music? Huh? Yeah. Here's the lyrics to it. Ethan and Hila, Ethan and Hila, Ethan and Hila Klein. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is Pizza Hanukkah. As many of you already know, we will be celebrating this year in Pod Awful as we go through this holiday. Ooh, let me take a sip of my hot cocoa here. God, that is delicious. I've got some whipped cream on there. That's going to go real good with my cartoon pizza slice here. As you can see, the lights are flashing. We're already getting super chats in here, and they don't even know what the super chats are going to do tonight. I've got a very special presentation for the super chats tonight. Let me take a bite of my pizza. I hope you guys, are you guys eating pizza at home? Is everybody eating pizza at home? I hope everybody's eating pizza at home. Let's celebrate. Let's eat some pizza together. There we go. Okay, that's enough of that. It's literally slowing down my camera playing that for some reason. Okay, let's see what they're saying in those super chats, and I'll announce what's going on in the super chats. We'll be talking about what happened this year in Pod Awful, and as I said, we've got a special round of Craigslist roulette going on as well. I see people enjoying this in the chat room. We are live as we are every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time over at podawful.tv. Got the live video stream going on. Got the chat room, and the super chats are coming in. Trolita says, as she always does, Pod Awful sucks. Pavich says, happy holidays. Trolita says, Jews rock. Now, here's what's going on in the super chats tonight. Doing a very cool thing. It is Pizza Hanukkah, so we're going to do a pizza giveaway. Now, let me point out right now, if you can see the boxes behind me here, what I've done is I've gone to Little Caesars for pizza. Now, that is not my typical choice, but I figured if it's Pizza Hanukkah, I should get the cheapest pizza possible. And that is, of course, Little Caesars. Shout out to Little Caesars. So here's what we're going to do. For every super chat that comes in, I'm going to tally up the super chat, see what the amount we get in super chats is at the end of the episode. I'm not going to do it on air. We'll do it after the episode. But whatever the full amount is, I'm going to take half of that amount. I'm going to put it on a pizza gift card, and I'm going to give it to the funniest super chat that comes in. I'll announce at the end of the show who the winner is. Whatever the funniest super chat is tonight, I'm going to give that person half of all the super chat money in pizza dollars, okay? Pizza bucks. So that's how we're celebrating Pizza Hanukkah tonight. Very fun time. Let's also go over this. Where does Pizza Hanukkah come from? Of course, it's a Jewish tradition. It's the celebration of when a man was able to eat nothing but pizza for 8 days and 8 nights. He thought he was going to starve, and he managed to live off of a single pizza that he found on the floor of his own house. That man's name, of course, Brian Allen Fortune from The Brian Show, and there's actually video evidence of how Pizza Hanukkah happened. Take a look at this.
Unless any other topics to talk about.
Yeah.
This is The Brian Show.
No.
What's this? What's this, Brian?
It's pizza.
Why is it thrown in a plastic bag on the floor?
I was gonna.
Clean up after yourself.
Hey, way to ruin my show, man. Make me think people are making a slob, man.
We're supposed to be changing.
Yeah, I'm trying to change. Well, last time we talked, folks, I lost my shit to mold. Last time.
Well, you don't want that. You don't want to lose your shit to mold. Yeah, Brian lost everything he owned to mold because he has pizza all over. It is a Pizza Hanukkah miracle. What are you guys having in the chat room for pizza? Again, let me know in the super chats what you're having for pizza. And the funniest super chat tonight is going to win a gift card. Whatever half the amount of all the super chats we get are. I'm going to have to be doing some calculations from other countries, what their fucking currency is in America dollars, all that kind of stuff. Whatever it is, we'll find out. Funniest chat wins. And I will get you a gift card from your favorite pizza place, by the way. That's how fucking awesome I am, okay? We will make that happen for you. 8 crazy shites, they say. Yeah, 8 crazy shites. Mold War. So that's Brian Allen Fortune, one of our goons, one of the many goons we met this year. We will be going over the events of this year in Pod Awful through this Pizza Hanukkah as well. And I do need to let you know, I have posted that we've done something different for tonight as well. Now, we might not get any calls for this because this is completely experimental. This is why I decided to mash it up with Pizza Hanukkah. We do a show in our Pizza Fund. That's the Patreon we built. You might have noticed we never run any ads on this show. We don't have monetization set up on YouTube or any of that stuff. Not because we can't, but because we hate it. I assume you hate it the same way I hate it, so I don't do it. Instead, what we do is we built our own Patreon called the Pizza Fund. Pizza Hanukkah, Pizza Fund. Has nothing to do with Pizzagate, by the way. Fucking weirdos out there. Anyway, at the $1 level, we do a show for everybody in the Pizza Fund at the $1 level and up every month called Craigslist Roulette, where I post items to the free section of Craigslist. It's a game show. Whichever one gets the most calls, the person who suggested it wins. And I just prank call all night long. Well, we came up with a good idea for something to do with that, something new to do with that. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to try to give away actual stuff by actual listeners on the show. So I've posted some things to Craigslist in these respective listeners' hometowns where they live, and I'm going to set up actual meetings with real people for them to attempt to buy these products, these things that they're giving away. From Tristan, this is from a listener named Tristan. He's got a free Funko Pop Chewbacca, a Star Wars figure here. If you don't know Funko Pops, they're not exactly action figures. They're more like very hard dolls for the autistic and the man babies, okay? A Chewbacca Funko Pop. He's giving one away, mint condition. And now here's an interesting thing. A lot of the people tonight, well, actually, let me just show you what the next one is first. Free Everlast 40-pound punching bag. This one is by Josh. So Josh wants to actually sell this Everlast punching bag, 40-pound punching bag. He's also got some free bongos that I'm saying free. I just realized I'm saying free. So let me just go ahead and tell you this then. Now, a lot of these guys, actually a couple of these guys, said that they would like to sell these items. And I said, sure, why not? And instead, though, I've posted them in the free section of Craigslist and said they are free. It's in the giving spirit of Pizza Hanukkah. I'm forcing these people to potentially give these things away to strangers that they will meet online. I'll see if I can get them to pay for it, even though I posted in the free section, but I doubt it, right? That's usually not how this works. So Josh has the punching bag and the bongos. Last guy here, Aaron. Aaron's got a free vape, and this is real. These are actual items they would like to get rid of. A free roller vape. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, these are the items we have posted to Craigslist tonight. And we will see what happens with all of that. I'm so sorry about my camera. We are working toward getting a new computer for next year. We got, I don't know what's going on with the camera setup anymore. Look at this. Look how fucking out of sync I am. Now. Okay, now I'm back in sync. Very bizarre stuff. It's just started happening out of nowhere. Computers, they just decide that they're bad one day. You don't do anything different. They just decide, you know what, I don't really feel like working so much anymore. So we'll see what's going on with that. We will try to get some new computers as well. But anyway, the phone line is open, so people may call in for these items. When they do, I will try to perform a prank while simultaneously trying to actually give these items away. And then I will, in private, give the people who call in the information of these listeners. By the way, the listeners of the show, they didn't tell me a time. They did tell me a place to meet, but they did not tell me a time or anything like that. So I could set this up for them to have to do this at 4 a.m. You have to meet at my place at 4 a.m. I could do any number of things. You have to come in a dress. I could say that they will be wearing a dress for the meeting. You'll be able to spot me because I'm wearing a dress. I could do anything to these guys. We'll see what happens. We might not get any calls. It's a live show. You can never predict these things. Craigslist Roulette is kind of a crazy show that way. But that's why I put them in the free section anyway, not just for the giving spirit of Pizza Hanukkah, but also because free stuff gets more calls, right? So I'll see if I can somehow work it out of people to pay for these things, even though I put them in the free section. We'll see what happens. We do have a couple more super chats in here now. Spokey Dokey says, B-Fart. That's Brian Allen Fortune that we just played there. B-Fart lost his virginity to mold. Doubtful. Yeah, that is doubtful. Mike Pierce says, I wanted to cook a kosher pizza for tonight. It just finished baking, but I think I used too much insect poison because it came out all ashy. I can't eat it, so I am just going to make cleaning products with it. Okay, you do have to be very careful when it comes to ovens and Hanukkah, okay? Those things rarely mix. They rarely mix. We'll see. Mike Pierce, though, in the running tonight for the prize of the pizza coupon. I'd like to take another bite of my pizza. Do you guys mind if I just chew loudly into a microphone? There we go. Eating pizza. Pod awful. So this is a show. Can you believe this is a show? I can't either. I've never been able to believe that Pod Awful is a show. And I think you'll have even less ability to believe it when I read you the events that happened this year in Awful. Trollita says, eat pizza into the mic. I want ASMR. I've done that before. You don't. Now, this list was compiled by a good friend of the show, a longtime listener, the lovely Angie. Has compiled a list of some of the craziest things that have gone on this year in Pod Awful. And I thought it'd be a fun time to go over those things, see if we get these calls. If not, we're eating pizza together. We're having a good time. This is going to be the last free show of the year, by the way. We will be taking 2 weeks off on free shows for the holidays. Pizza Hanukkah lasts 8. By the way, you have to eat pizza tonight and every night for 8 days. Nothing else. You're not allowed to eat during the day, by the way. And we were talking about kosherness. Is this kosher or not? I checked. Turns out the pepperoni at Little Caesars is all beef. However, you're still mixing cheese and meat, which is not kosher. But I would like to say this before we go on. Fuck Jupiter. I hate that planet. All right, now let's go over some of the Pod Awful 2018 timeline, the bizarre things that went on this year. One of the first events this year, James was bullied by the cult into shaving his gross beard, and the Kiss Crew Club bothers Maddox on his live stream. I saw Maddox was actually in our chat room. So if you don't know, I was part of the Madcast Media podcast network. Now, I don't know if Maddox knows this, but I'm no longer part of the Madcast Media podcast network. So that's something that happened this year as well. How about that? Put your hands together for that. We were part of it, then we're not anymore. I decided to not be a part of it because my show has never been on the website and it was going nowhere. So shout out to Maddox. But we did bother Maddox by making a new fan club for him called the Kiss Crew Club, where every single time he went live, we would fill his chat room with kiss emojis and talk only about kissing. Now, James being bullied by the cult, that one was a great one. James is a listener of ours. He claims to have an IQ of 144, but in reality, he is autistic. And James had a big, disgusting beard. We made him shave it off. He became what's known as beard cuck after that. I would like to take a look. Let's see.
It's really gross.
Yeah, here we go. So here we've actually got a video here of it. I didn't mean to make this a clip show, but Angie included the links to these, so we might watch a few of these things. But here's the Friday Night Hangout explosion where that happened.
The beard. You look too young. I don't know. Does anybody else think he should have kept the beard?
I don't think he should have. That beard was disgusting.
The beard was gross, but this is, I don't know. In a way, this is worse. I don't know.
He should grow out a mustache. He would be like the definition of hipster.
I guess
Wow.
Haircut.
Wow. What a blast from the past. So yeah, we made James shave and then we did nothing but mock him for doing exactly that. And of course you heard the voice of a one of our most beloved members of Pod Awful, Small Ryan. We have a statuette of him right here who passed away, another event from this year. Now this is all early on in January. Some crazy things happened for a couple of years. One of our biggest goons and our biggest enemy was a pedophile by the name of Robert Robinson. Robert Robinson actually came to my house. He threatened to kill me. He was doing all sorts of terrifying things. He's an actual pedophile and rapist. Well, Robert Robinson became infamous in his hometown for taking photos of children in Walmart and the various places around town. Later in the year, he was finally put in jail thanks to the efforts of Pod Awful. We got a man jailed. Okay? We got a man jailed. If you're loving it, let me hear about it. And remember, send in those super chats. We do want a winner for that pizza tonight. Here's another thing that happened this year. We were introduced to Stolen Valor man Michael Wright, one of our many goons from this year. Yeah, I didn't realize so many of the goons were introduced just this year to us. But Michael Wright, it seems like these guys have been part of our lives forever. Michael Wright, an Australian autistic man who is so in love with the U.S. Army, even though he's never been to America. He's so in love with the U.S. Army, he pretends to be in it. He rides around on a bicycle in his hometown of Perth, wearing a full U.S. Army uniform, scaring the neighbors, scaring everybody around. People don't know what to do about him. And we have absolutely tortured his entire life for this past year. Very fun goon. Make sure you check out the Michael Wright episodes, the Australian badass, we call him. And one of my favorite events from this year, and led to one of my favorite goons from this year. I believe this happened in February. Shark Prank 2. Okay? Let me go ahead and give a very special shout out to a listener of the show named Scott from Australia, another autistic man from Australia, as a matter of fact. Scott from Australia and I pulled off, once again, an incredible prank. First, there was Shark Prank, where we fooled a man into thinking he was on Shark Tank. Ooh, this might be a you-know-what. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Jesse.
Hi.
What's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Nothing. Did you say that you've met the best supporter ever this year, too?
Okay, look, I don't have time for that level of autism. You got to learn how to talk. This is not a call-in show. Don't call in. Okay? So anyway, we had the Shark Prank show where we fooled a man into thinking he was on Shark Tank. He was not. He was talking to me and Scott. Then we had Shark Prank 2, where we fooled a woman into thinking that Damon from Shark Tank wanted to fund the movie she was working on. And that led us into that, by the way, is one of the most incredible episodes of Pod Awful ever. We fooled this woman, Deandra. She thought she was getting millions of dollars. She ran around her apartment telling people that she's going to be a millionaire. Truly incredible stuff. That all led, though, to one of the most glorious goons of all time. A guy by the name of Ching Chang Chong, a filmmaker, a man who wants to make a movie called Secrets Kept. And the best kept secret about Secrets Kept is that it's never, ever, ever going to be made. No one's ever going to see it. Here is Chang, and one of our first interactions with him where he got very mad for us fooling him into thinking he was going to get his movie made and then stealing his Facebook group.
Man, this really suck.
He throws his hat at us. It really suck, you guys.
Don't be racist. Don't be offending my fans. You might have hijacked my group. I would never say the kind of things that I'm hearing. What Deandra is saying that you calling her.
Wow. He's in a bathroom, by the way.
I do have a lawyer.
A public bathroom. There's a guy pissing
Deandra
right next to him.
has a lawyer. Whatever you do, don't offend my fans. I would never say those kind of things about Deandra. I don't know what's going on. Maybe you think. Don't use my name for your own publicity, for whatever show you have. If you don't want to work on Secrets Kept, Secrets Kept is my movie. It's my script. You better not hope you don't have money, because I will make you pay.
Make you pay.
I will make you pay for offending people like that, for bringing your hate to Secrets Kept movie group, to Secrets Kept. Because like I said, Secrets Kept is not about hate.
Okay, do you hear that? That's my favorite part. That's when we heard another man peeing in the stall next to him. Ching Chang Chong, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing. An amazing guy. Really, truly. I really wish that the camera was not so out of sync. This is fucking... I can't do another show like that. I will not come back on air after the 2 weeks if the computer is still fucking up like this. It's incredible. It's incredible. Nothing has changed in the setup, and here we are at the end of the year fighting a computer this way. Real cool stuff. Anyway, Ching Ching Chong went on to become one of our favorite goons. He ended up doing some of the craziest shit we've ever seen on this show, and we finally managed to get him to admit the truth about many, many different things, including the fact that, Ching Ching Chong is sort of a liar. We got him to admit the truth on many, many things, including the size of his penis, the fact that he has no job, makes no money, and many, many other things. It's an incredible ride. You got to go back. You got to check out the Ching Ching Chong stuff. It's absolutely worth it. Another great goon from this year, a fellow by the name of Wild Man Chris, a.k.a. President Christopher. We tricked him into thinking he was going to get on the Dr. Phil show. That led to him losing his mind for an entire year. And for those of you who don't know, Wild Man Chris wants to get on Dr. Phil so he can get stem cells that will regrow his hair and also make his forearms grow longer. Cool. All right. Well. God, I love that hot cocoa right there. Hits a spot. Let's check in with those super chats right now. Elizabeth says, I hate Jupiter too. They call it that because it's a gas planet. I see what you're doing there. Gas planet. All right. Pavich says, Scott is my badass motherfucker. Oh, my BAMF. Best Australian male friend. Okay. Scott says, Jews love rings, gold rings. Sonic collects rings. Sonic, autism. Rufio's autism. Autism's true love, Angela. Angela's stillborn children. The Jews killed 2/3 of Angela's babies. Fact. Okay, well, you know what? I mean, all right. Scott's now in the running. Scott is now in the running. I'm not sure even people understand what he just did there. He sort of Jeff Goldblumed his way through a sentence of ideas there. Very bizarre stuff, but I love it, and it was very funny to me. So that's all that it takes. But Ching Ching Chong, one of the greatest guys. Wild Man Chris, very volatile, a very scary guy who lately has been threatening to kill me in real life. We interviewed Michael Wright, the Australian badass, later in the year. I think we can skip that one. Oh, this is a sad event that happened this year. Of course, you may know her, you may love her. We got introduced to a lady for a very short period of time. Too short, really. We didn't have her in our lives for long enough because she was almost immediately taken from us. Her name was Queen Nassim. Oh my God, the camera is not set up for this. Well, that ruined that bit. There we go. There's Queen Nassim. Queen Nassim tried to do the most heroic thing that anyone has ever done, which is destroy the people at, YouTube and all sorts of people. One of the most heroic events of the entire year. She, of course, failed. She is a woman, a vegan. It's bound to happen, but we love her. Our heart goes out to her. Long live Queen Nassim, of course. Also this year, I ended the podcast that was actually on Madcast Media when we were on that podcast network. It was called Cringe versus Cringe. A lot of people loved Cringe versus Cringe. And this is a very controversial decision that I made. I think we lost listeners when I did this. And let me tell you something. I have never regretted it. I've never looked back. We replaced Cringe versus Cringe with our premium episodes on Wednesday nights. We used to do Cringe versus Cringe on Wednesday nights, free show for everybody. We replaced it with premium episodes on Wednesday nights for the Pizza Fund. Those episodes have been some of the funniest fucking things I've ever done. Some of the most fun I've ever had. I will never, ever regret killing Cringe versus Cringe. That was a terrible show. A terrible show, okay? And those of you who liked it, kill yourselves. No, I'm just kidding. I meant kill yourself in like a fun way. Like kill yourself with kindness. All right, here's another thing that happened. Let's see. I released the hot new game Zuck Hunt. Have you guys played Zuck Hunt yet? I rarely ever talk about this. Let's go to zuckhunt.fun. See if I can bring this up without it crashing my computer. Yeah, here is zuckhunt.fun. This is a real video game that we made. You can go get it at zuckhunt.fun, free to play. And it's, in line with Queen Nassim. What it is you play as me, the hunting dog, and then you shoot at Mark Zuckerberg. Oh, there's the Twitter bird, actually. You kill the Twitter bird. Here's Mark Zuckerberg flying around on a robot body. Kill him. Very fun game. There I am. I come up. I'm very happy about their deaths. There you go. And as you can see, we got a t-shirt for it as well. Anyway, there you go. So, Zuck Hunt. That was a fun one. Pod Awful. Isn't it crazy? You really do forget all the things you do in a year. I mean, we came out with a video game this year. I forgot about that. I came out with it. We came out with a video game this year. Very cool stuff. So let me see what they're saying in the chat room about all this stuff. Kill yourself with Noble Roman's Pizza. I don't know if you saw this, but I did eat more of the pizza while we were watching one of those videos. I'll be killing myself in a super fun way, says Amanda. Yeah, exactly. Zuckerbird, they're saying. Yes. Remember Hobby Horse versus LARPing? How about Thanksgiving and Gotta Be Andrew Chris? Look, there were many great episodes. They're just talking about cringe versus cringe. There were many great episodes of cringe versus cringe. None of them were as good as the premium episodes. I'm not saying that because you have to pay for them. I honestly wish I could release them for free to everybody and I might do that, by the way. There are some episodes where I have been considering releasing them for free because they're so good. I'm really not talking it up as like a sales pitch thing. They're some of my favorite things we've done this year. But anyway, we released a video game. Here's a fun one, and this was a Pizza Fund only thing. This is premium stuff. We came across a pedophile by the name of Walt Davis, who we nicknamed Eichenwald. And Walt Davis, of course, we caught him in a Facebook group full of pajeets, and it was a group for incest. And we caught him talking about wanting to fuck his own underage daughter. Cheese pizza. Okay? Hava Nagila. Ethan, Andila, Ethan, Andila, Ethan, Andila, hee-haw. We caught him wanting to fuck his own daughter, and we proceeded to ruin his life as a result. That man, by the way, is still losing his goddamn mind. Let me see if I can find his Twitter really quick. So I follow him now on Twitter. It's called what is it called? Entertainment Everything Entertainment or something bizarre like that. He's one of these guys. He thinks he's a comedian. Every Entertainment. You can find him at The Laugh Lab on Twitter, and that's LAFF. He's a wigger. He's a pedophile. He claims to be a comedian, and he's one of these, SoundCloud CEOs. He's got 1 million businesses, 1 million different things he's running because he's, the man. But he has lost his fucking mind. Should I just go to a random post by him? Let me see if I can see any of these posts. No, he blocks me on Facebook. Can I open this up in an incognito window and see this? Maybe I can. No, I can't. He's blocked me. I can't. I'm telling you, follow this guy at The Laugh Lab on Twitter. He is losing his mind to this day. And he posts all these videos, all these live videos to Facebook, and he still mentions me in them. We ruined this guy's life because we let all of his friends and family know that he used to fuck his own daughter. That's what he claimed. He said it openly in a group. He went back and said, "Oh, it was a joke." Well, you don't really joke about that. And we also found that his daughter was on an episode of Dr. Phil. And in the episode, this is real. I played the Dr. Phil episode. In the episode, she says, like, "Oh boy, me and my dad, no, we don't get along so much exactly." And I kind of took it to mean like something bad happened there, okay? We still need to interview that daughter. Let's try to get that daughter on the show at some point. I need to find out what went on between her and Eichenwald. I don't want her to relive her trauma, but I do want to clear the air on whether or not this actually happened. Let's see. I interviewed Brian Allen Fortune. I played that for you at the beginning there, where we got the Brian Show. He's a guy in Rhode Island who is autistic, being exploited by his own cousin for jokes. His cousin's the guy who was holding up the moldy pizza in the video and making fun of him. His cousin got very mad at us. YouTube took Pod Awful TV down this year, but after a dedicated campaign by the cult, we got our YouTube channel back. And let me say this, guys. I could not be more thankful for the efforts of everybody out there. Couldn't have done it without you guys, really. So YouTube, as we've talked about, has been terminating lots of people. They terminated Gavin McInnes. They're terminating Leffer. You guys know. I don't have to tell you. I was actually terminated this year. I was terminated before a lot of these much more famous people. We're a very small channel. I don't pretend otherwise. Thank you for all the commenters on YouTube saying, wow, you really got no views. Yeah, I know. And I still make this my only job. How's your life going? We're a very small channel, and we got terminated. And, this shit hits me before every time. Whatever goes on in the world, 6 months before that, it happened to me first. Trust me. I'm always at the fucking vanguard of these shitty situations. Our entire YouTube channel got terminated because, by the way, we were stopping pedophiles. I managed to stop a pedophile in my own neighborhood driving an ice cream truck. YouTube called that bullying. YouTube loves pedophiles. They protect pedophiles. They terminated my channel as a result. I asked my listeners, hey, look, bother YouTube nonstop. Here's all their phone numbers. Here's all their emails. Here's their fax numbers. And after this dedicated campaign by my listeners, and I'm going to give a particular shout out to a listener by the name of Spokey Dokey. I believe she sent in a super chat earlier. Send in those super chats, by the way. After she particularly, I honestly think it was a lot of it was her efforts, because she did this thing where every hour on the hour, she faxed YouTube this image that I created. And it was almost entirely black, except in the very middle where it said, bring back PodAwful, youtube.com/PodAwful. And obviously all that black, it's going to waste their fucking toner. Every hour on the hour, she's killing their fax machine. And if you think that's no big deal, who uses faxes? Well, it was the fax machine to their legal department, and their legal departments all use fax machines, okay? There's certain industries where faxing is still a big thing for whatever reason. Legal is one of them. I honestly think the faxes are what brought back Pod Awful. And here was our celebratory video after that happened. This is called Pod Awful 1. It's on the Pod Awful channel.
Oh, hello.
Because their content doesn't suck. Matt Yask is the winner.
And that's, obviously anybody in the know, they know that that's a fun little thing, because that is the song from Biggest Problem and Dick Show and Maddox and all that stupid shit. Obviously, it says Madcast at the end, but it was made by the actual guy who made that original song for them. So that was kind of there to piss off the dickheads. The dickheads are enemies from a year ago. We haven't really been enemies with them for an entire year. Can you believe that? That was all the way back at a year ago, essentially. But the dickheads were celebrating that our YouTube channel got terminated, and then it came right back within 24 hours. 24 hours, we're right back. They got quiet after that. Man, their little celebration did not last long. Of course, they had other things to celebrate that day. Let's check in with those super chats, see what they're saying. Pavich says, I used Pod Awful and Wildman Chris to convince a family member it's okay to make fun of mentally challenged people. The argument being Jesse is actually treating everyone equally, and they agreed. Thank you so much, Pavich. That's always been my argument. I'm actually treating the mentally challenged the same way I would treat everyone else. And that is that I treat everyone as if they're mentally challenged. Okay, and Chewy says in the super chats, 100 years of awful. Thank you, Chewy. Another great listener of the show, Chewy. A shout out to all my Manson 5. You know, these guys, they got their nicknames from the dickheads. Those guys I was just talking about, our enemies, the dickheads. Not enemies anymore, by the way. Let's say this, Pizza Hanukkah at the end of the year, I like the dickheads now. We're friends with the dickheads. Welcome the dickheads into the cult now. They can all be our friends. They don't like me. I don't need them to like me. That's fine. They don't have to watch the show or anything. We're now friends with them. Okay, we like them. They're fun. They're funny. Whatever we have to do. I want to be. This is 2019. Okay, is the year. Pot Awful's not nice, but we're friends. We're friends of the people. We're friends of the internet. You know, we don't like a lot of things on the internet, but we'll be your friend. We accept you for who you are in the cult. When you're here, your family, it's endless breadsticks all the time. Let's keep checking in with what's going on from this past year. Small Ryan passed away, of course. We mentioned that earlier. H2BH becomes the latest white supremacy dog whistle, and we make Maddox's latest sidekick, Taylor Nikolai, a goon. A lot of this seems to be focused on. We're essentially dickheads when you really boil this down. I like Maddox. Maddox is my friend. H2BH. Yeah, this is we invented a slogan. It's called Happy to Be Here, or H2BH. We're selling a brand new hoodie with that design on it. Designed by Kanye West, by the way. I actually worked with Kanye on this hoodie. You can check it out at podawful.shop. Do you mind if I play you that commercial for our merch real quick? Quick merch.
How does Loot Crate obtain such exquisite geek and gaming treasures every month?
Help! Loot Crate enslaved me to fill their crates with nerd shit! Please save me from Loot Crate! LootCrate.com!
Yep, I don't understand. You get out of here! Get out!
Buy something, cheapskate. Podawful.com/store.
All right. So, yeah, that's our merch commercial there. Podawful.store, podawful.shop. You can buy that H2BH hoodie designed by Kanye West. I worked with Kanye specifically. He said he hates black people too. So it's the H2BH, the slogan of white supremacy, we decided it was. Because we figured anything seems to be the slogan of white supremacy these days. You know, doing the okay sign is now white supremacy. Saying that it's okay to be white is now white supremacy. We decided if you're just happy to be here, it's white supremacy. And then not long after that, this guy, Taylor Nikolai, a huge goon. If you don't know Taylor Nikolai, he's,
Taylor Nikolai, why? He sounds like a woman, but I'm told he's a guy with the body of a child and the head of a man. The voice of a lesbian and love for the clan. Let me tell you about my good friend Taylor, viral sensation, sexual toy of sailors. He's not gay, but one time he got triple blacks. Some say it's photoshopped, but I know it's facts. Taylor Nikolai reminds me of The Fly, but with...
Okay, enough of that. Taylor Nikolai, he's the body of a boy, the head of a man. He's a Snapchat superstar. He got famous from Snapchat, and he became one of Maddox's co-hosts on Maddox's podcast. We heard him say happy to be here at the beginning of one episode, so we started making it a thing that he's a white supremacist. It all spiraled out of control from there like a ham. It just spiraled. And then he became one of our goons, and we even made a song about him. That's how funny he became to us. Taylor Nikolai, we will be watching you going forward, okay? Your every step, we will be watching Taylor Nikolai. Jesse checks in with Kyle Cease and meets a new goon by the name of Brandon Marshall. And this has actually led to one of the most amazing things from this year, but I'll save it for when it comes up in the list. Brandon Marshall, an author, a former PUA, pickup artist, the man of excellence himself, the spiritual smartass, Brandon Marshall. Brandon is in so many ways one of the juiciest goons. He's not my favorite goon, but making fun of him is like just fucking, it's almost like kicking a Down syndrome kid. It's too easy, and yet he's the only one who isn't actually mentally challenged. I don't think he's autistic. I don't think he's retarded. He's just a normal white male. That's the person that everybody else out there wants me to make fun of. Punch up, they say. Ooh, he's a privileged white male. I honestly feel the worst when I when I make fun of Brandon Marshall because it's almost too easy. He's so obviously affected when we make fun of him, but that's what makes it so funny. He's an easy lol cow. Brandon Marshall, check out the episodes with Brandon. He can't handle it. He started unspooling. 2018, the year we destroyed a man. Actually, we destroyed a lot of these men. Let's be honest. Inspired by Jordan Peterson, Jesse goes on an all-meat diet. That's right, I did try Jordan Peterson's carnivore diet. You see, Joe, you see, there's a biological reason that myself and my hot daughter should be only eating meat. What an insane idiot. By the way, I called it. I said Jordan Peterson and or his daughter are going to start doing a diet thing. They're going to start trying to sell books to you. They did try to do that. I don't know if we announced that already on the show before or not. They did try to do that. I think they haven't. They didn't go through with it. I think they got a little backlash. They're still waiting for the time. It's going to happen. 2019, they're going to do it. I'm telling you, he's building up to it. He's building up to it. This Michaela Peterson, his daughter is going to release a diet book on just eating meat. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. They've been testing the waters on this. All right, when learning about new goon Brandon Marshall, we are introduced to his girlfriend, Amy Toomer, who gives us a new name, the Dregs of Society. Happy Pizza Hanukkah, which led to a great piece of merch. Go check out podawful.shop our Dregs of Society t-shirt as well. It's got all the different names that we've been called as the listeners of Pod Awful, the people of Pod Awful, the Pod People, the Basement Crew, Dregs of Society, Fans of Hate. That one was coined by Ching Chang Chong. All the different names, Stroud Boys, everything on there. It's a great shirt, great design. Yeah, Amy Toomer. She looks like Amy Schumer, but uglier. So she's Amy Toomer. That was a fun one. The cult changes their profile pictures to that of Blessed Jesse and drives Brandon Marshall nuts. We invented a meme. We came up with a meme this year. I'm against memes, and yet we still managed to meme our way into the meme-averse by just using a picture of my face, my horrifying-looking face. Everyone changed their profile pictures to it, and Facebook went a little bit nuts during that time, and it went particularly nuts for Brandon Marshall. This is when he began unspooling. You see, a lot of people seem to think, dickheads, Brandon Marshall, anybody we make fun of, seems to think that everybody on the internet is Jesse. So we made everybody on the internet Jesse. It was a brilliant meme, and I think we should bring it back for 2019. Put your profile pictures back. By the way, I'm going to take this list that Angie made. Angie, if you could maybe make this uneditable, you can put it in the cult, podawful.com/cult. That's our Facebook group. Put it in the cult so people can go check out these links if there's nothing in there that's Pizza Fund. Remove Pizza Fund only stuff. But everything in there, if it's free stuff, leave those links. Put it in the Pizza Fund. Sorry, in the Pod Awful cult, so people can go check out these things, huh? That way, join our pizza. God damn it, not the Pizza Fund. Join the Pod Awful cult, our Facebook group. It's a fun private group. Show never ends in the Pizza Fund. God damn it, in the cult. The show never ends in either place. Look, I got a lot of places for you to go, okay? Shops, cults, funds, I don't know. Go to all of them. I'm trying to talk about this cult here. Join our Facebook group. Post in our group. Let's get the discussions going on the show, and you can check out all these things that you might have missed this year. Let's see what else happened. Jesse debates old friend Maddox about Alex Jones. That's right, I did a big debate with with Maddox about Alex Jones. Alex Jones, one of the many people deplatformed, depersoned by Facebook, Apple, Google, Spotify this year. And I debated Maddox about it, and I don't know. I mean, let me know in the chat what you think, but I believe I won that debate. So I think that was the consensus afterwards. Maddox, who hosts a show about debating. Lost a debate about that very easily. I fucking blew him out of the water. I think I absolutely destroyed Maddox forever and ever after that. What an idiot. Goons Ching Chang Chong and actual blackface lawyer Nick Recchietta collide in an epic tale of the aspiring filmmaker's search for a lawyer, as he has been banned from all public libraries in his city. Also, Jesse tricks Chang into talking to him. So this is an amazing thing. If you don't know, we got another goon by the name of actual lawyer blackface Nick Recchietta, a.k.a. Lawtism. He's a guy who is an enemy of Maddox's, and he made this ridiculous video about me and about Maddox. It's a whole thing, but we managed to get goon Ching Chang Chong into thinking that he was talking to Nick Recchietta, actual blackface lawyer. That's when Ching Chang Chong revealed all of his secrets to us. It was a great time. Inspired by Brandon Marshall, Jesse becomes a best-selling Amazon author. I have to give myself the claps for this one. You're probably tired of the clap machine. You're probably tired of the Miami sound machine. We got a new Miami sound machine this year. Another thing that happened. Let's see what this is. Hello?
Is Tristan there?
Yeah, this is Tristan.
Oh, hi. I was calling about your post about the Chewbacca Funko Pop.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man. What's up?
Is it still available?
I still got it. You looking? You want to pick it up tonight?
No, can I? Is it okay if I can come by and pick it up tomorrow morning?
I tell you what. How early can you come tomorrow?
How early can I get there? What's the earliest you want me to get there?
Well, the earlier the better. You tell me the earliest possible time you can come pick it up.
9.
Can we make it 8:30?
8:30. What part of Washington are you? What city?
I'm in Bonnie Lake.
Bonnie Lake. Oh, Bonnie Lake. Okay. Yeah, you want me to go pick it up right now?
Well,
I can come right now.
No, you know what? Let's do tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow between 8:30 and 9. How about that?
Yeah, okay, yeah, because I don't live too far. I live in Auburn.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me write down your name. What's your name?
Miguel.
All right, Miguel. Now that's like the Spanish Michael, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now I got to let you know before you come, though. I am a virulent racist. So I don't have a problem giving you this thing for free, and it is free, by the way. But I just want you to know you will be accepting it from somebody who has hate in his heart.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and but I want you to have this thing. You seem like a real swell guy. You seem like a nice fella. You like Chewbacca? Is this for you?
It's for my kid. He loves Star Wars.
Oh, great! Oh, I love the idea that it's going to a child. That's terrific. Instead of a grown man, that would be much better, actually. Okay, so between let me write that down. Between 8:30 and 9, and literally just show up any time between there, and we should be good. Or even earlier, or even later, or just whenever you want. Is this your cell phone?
Yeah, it's my cell phone number.
Okay, terrific. What I'll do is give me like an hour or so, and I'm going to text you the address, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and then can you do me one... Are you coming by car?
Yeah.
All right. Do me one favor. I just want to make sure it's you when you show up. Could you wear something like very peculiar so I know it's you when you get here? So I know it's not like somebody else. Because I get a lot of these guys coming door to door, you know.
I'll be driving a silver Dodge.
Do you have like a weird do you have like a big hat?
No, I don't wear hats.
Do you have like a cape or maybe some shiny shoes or something?
No, I wear regular shoes, like regular black or...
Okay, yeah. Could you... I tell you what, do this for me, Miguel. Could you take a piece of paper, write your name, Miguel, on it, and then tape it to your chest? So I know, like, because I have a video camera that at my door where I can see who comes to the door, and I try to avoid these other guys, you know?
Oh, okay.
So just write Miguel, on a piece of paper, write Miguel, duct tape it to your chest all the way, take the tape, go all the way around, you know, with it, and then wear that, and that way I'll know it's you when you come to the door, okay?
Okay.
That would be great, man. All right, so 8:39 tomorrow. I'm Tristan.
Okay.
I tell you, you know my name. I'm Tristan, and
Yeah.
then I'm bound to a wheelchair. Is that a problem?
No, it shouldn't be.
Okay, all right. So it might take me a little bit of time to answer the door. Just wait as long as possible, and then
Okay.
because I've got ramps and chutes and stuff I got to go down, and then
Okay.
and then this should be great. And I'd love your kid to have this Chewbacca pop.
Okay.
All
Thank
right,
you.
buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Okay, so again, just to be clear, this guy Tristan is a real guy, and he's now got to actually give this Chewbacca pop to this guy Miguel, who is going to show up with a sign taped to his chest that says Miguel. By the way, if somebody else calls for this Chewbacca pop, I might also tell them that they may get it and try to schedule them to come at the exact same time as Miguel, so that it's a battle for who gets it first. And then Tristan is stuck in the middle for that one. But I will be getting Tristan's address and giving it to Miguel. And by the way, Tristan is not bound to a wheelchair, so that's going to be hard to explain when he answers the door standing up like a normal man. All right, that was fun. I'm glad we got one of those. That's very fun. Yeah. Very cool. And also very cool, I was congratulating myself. I am a #1 best-selling author. That is an actual thing that happened this year. And the fact that I don't flaunt that every single day to you people is really a terrifying thing, because I really should just constantly be mentioning that. By the way, we do need some more super chats in here. And to be honest, I haven't laughed that hard yet. So send in those super chats. But the fact that I'm not constantly going, by the way, I'm a #1 best-selling author, is really unthinkable, because I managed to, within about 2 days' time, release a book and become a #1 selling author on Amazon. That is real. I'm a best-selling author in the category of sexuality, which of course makes me a sexpert, which I flaunt in the face of my girlfriend constantly. I don't let her get away with not hearing it. You guys get away with it, not her. Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Hello? Well, goodbye then. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes the Google Voice thing fucks up, so I don't know if that was their fuck up or Google Voice's fuck up or what happened there. But anyway, I never let her get away with it. But the fact that every episode, I should introduce myself by going, hi, by the way, #1 best-selling author, sex expert here, Jesse P.S. That should be the intro to the show, essentially. Instead, I'm telling you guys we get 6 million downloads. I mean, that's retarded. I'm a best-selling author. That's crazy. Maddox is a best-selling author, and so am I. I know that pissed him off. I know that pisses him off. There's no way that doesn't make him mad. That is crazy. I didn't even write a book. I had the cult write a book for me, essentially. I think I wrote 1 page and the table of contents, and it was all just a parody of the worst book I've ever read, The Man of Excellence by Brandon Marshall, the spiritual smartass, who, by the way, included within it links for you to click on. It's a book. Let me answer this. Uh-oh, they're coming now. Hello?
Josh, may I pick up that Everlast punching bag tomorrow?
Oh yeah, man. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, God. It's like there's yelling in the background. I can barely hear you.
Okay.
Sorry.
I had you on speaker so my wife could hear you.
Oh, God. Is she screaming at you? Are you in trouble, buddy?
No. But I think you were hearing your own echo. You're in an echo chamber for me.
Oh, my. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know why that is. That's strange. Is it better now?
Well, irrespective,
yes.
What would be a good time tomorrow for you?
How early in the morning could you come?
Where are you? Doesn't say on the app.
I'm sorry. Lebanon.
You're in Lebanon?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm in Northfield, which is near Tilton.
I see.
So, Lebanon is what, north?
You know what? Hang on a second. Let me do this. Let me think of. There might be like a nice spot we could meet up or something. You know.
Sure.
You know what? How about my address? Would you be able to come out this way?
Yeah.
I want to get you this thing, but my only thing is I got work tomorrow, and I work real early. So the earliest you could get here, the better.
Okay,
Or alternatively, if you want to come extremely late at night tomorrow.
Okay, what is too early?
There isn't a too early or a too late.
Okay, listen. Could you text me your address to this number?
I'm absolutely going to do that. I just want to get a time frame here.
Yeah. I don't know, between 5 and 6, 7. What's good for you?
Could you do 4:30?
4:30.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
The man works.
I'm a working man.
Yeah. Okay, either 4:30 in the morning. If I can't quite make it that early, then we'll do the nighttime thing.
Okay, 4th.
Does that work for you?
Yep, we'll call it either 4th. I'm writing this down right now. We're gonna call it either 4:30 a.m. or could you come at like say midnight?
Well, you work a lot.
What I do is I do all my work in one big block, and then I get 3 days off.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm a, you know what I do is well, I don't want to tell you, to be honest. It's kind of gross.
Really? You got to tell me.
All right, I warned you though. Don't say I didn't warn you. I collect ejaculate from bulls.
Okay.
So I stimulate them and then I collect their semen, and I work as a ranch hand.
Huge money.
It's huge.
Now, do you sell it yourself?
It's huge money. Now,
Yeah.
not my company, but I've been there a long time. I'm an old hand at this, and so I make that's what they call us, and then I make a lot of money doing it, and I get to set my own hours. So, and the bulls, they're, you wake them up, they're ready for you. Trust me. I mean, they don't care. You can just start, Anyway, I warned you.
Wonderful.
What is the latest you could do? The absolute latest?
Well, let me ask you this. Is it critical? Is tomorrow a critical day, or can, I don't want to put you off. Is it in the way?
I hear you. What's your name, by the way? Let me write that down.
My name is Russ Barbeau.
Your name is Rush Barbeau?
I'm Russ, yeah. I'm exercising. I'm a cancer survivor.
Okay.
And I changed my diet and did exercise, and that's how I beat colon cancer.
Oh, my
the
God.
number 2 killer.
Well, congratulations. I'm clapping for you right now. Congratulations.
Thank you. 9 years in recovery.
All right. Well, I want you to have something to pound on and pretend it's cancer. So let me tell you this, Rush, because I want to be straight with you. Is it imperative we do it tomorrow? No. But like I told you, I get these 3 days off. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to run out and take a little mini vacay. You hear me? Because I'm actually going to be working. I'm going to be working during the Christmas season. So, the bulls never sleep. So, well, they do actually, but they do it standing up so you can still jack them off. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on this 3-day vacay, and I'm leaving first thing the next day. So, that's why I'm saying the latest, the best for me, because I'm going to be working all day, then I'm out of here. I'm not even going to be in town. I'm going to be out of state.
Gotcha. We're going to shoot for 4:30. We'll shoot for 4:30.
All right, we're going to shoot for 4:30 a.m. If you can't do it, what you do is you tell me that. You can send me a text, and you can say, you know what? We realized we couldn't do it, and here's the latest we could come. You say what the latest is, And I will, again, I set my own hour, so I can make it back for it, but I'm just trying to get all the work out of the way first. You hear me?
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
I'm gonna put down a
Yeah.
possible, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put down a possible 10 to midnight, okay? A possible 10 to midnight.
Yep.
All right, there
Yep.
we go. I think that sounds good. Now, again, this is your cell phone?
Yes.
What I'm gonna do is give me like an hour or so. I'm right in the middle of something right now. Give me like an hour or so, and I'm gonna text you the address, okay?
Great.
All right, Rush. Appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you first thing.
Good. 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 I can't wait to see you either.
All right, buddy. You tell that
Good.
wife hi for me.
I will. I'll be all
and,
over.
and-
her.
hey, is she coming? Is she coming with you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, then maybe I'll give her a kiss on the cheek when you get here.
Maybe not.
I'm just kidding with you. I'm a weird fella, though. I'm weird and I'm handsy. No, I'm kidding, man. All right. Well, I'll see you.
Okay, guy.
All right. Bye. Okay, another guy who's actually got to see this person in real life. Josh. We covered Josh there. Huh? Oh, my God. Okay. Hello? Hello? All right. Nah, nothing happening there. Ooh, boy, I'm going to have to figure out the... Wow, now the phone calls are slowing down the camera. This is incredible. This what? Literally just everything is slowing down the camera. Why? Look at this. Why is this happening? It'll catch up in a second. Let's check in with the super chats we missed while doing those phone calls. Lenny Way says, can we get a Where He Be Now on in Piss Hamilton? Hang on a second. Hello? Hello?
Hi, just missed a call from this number.
You just missed a call from this number.
Yes.
Well, I didn't call anybody.
Strange. All right. Well, thank you.
All right. See ya. Hello.
Hello. I saw your ad on Craigslist for the Chewbacca bobblehead.
Okay.
Just wondering if that was still available.
Why, yes, it is.
Oh, delightful.
Delightful. That's a fun way. You talk in a fun way.
Thank you.
What is your name?
My name's Keegan.
Keegan. Now, how do you spell a name like that? I've never heard tell of such a name.
Keeegan.
Keegan. All right. Now, I'm writing that down because I'd like to give you this bobblehead.
Oh.
Well, it's not a bobblehead, actually. It's a Funko Pop. You know it's not a bobblehead, right?
Oh, okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. Keegan, let me ask you a question, though.
Sure.
You got anything going on with your brain?
What do you mean?
Well, I just mean, like, does your brain work like, just say, a normal man's brain?
I'm not really sure how other people's brains work, but I think it's pretty normal.
Are you neurotypical?
What does that mean?
Well, there's neurotypical and there's neuroatypical, and they're different. So
I did not know that.
Yep. All right. Well, you sound like I've got a lot of friends who are neuroatypical, and you sound like you talk the way they do. That's why I was so delighted by your voice.
Oh.
I work. I say I got a lot of friends. I work with people who have autism.
Oh.
So you actually speak as though you are autistic.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm sorry to say it's not an insult by any means. Obviously, you would never insult these people.
Of course not.
So obviously I didn't mean it that way, but he's just you have a very similar voice to a lot of neuroatypical people.
I've never heard that one before.
Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm an expert, so I would know. Anyway, would you like this Chewbacca pop?
Yes.
Would you be able to come get it at 8:30 in the morning?
Sure.
All right. Let me write that down. 8:30. Any time between 8:30 and 9, but closer to 9. I mean, closer to 8:30 if you could.
Okay.
I do ask one thing of you though, because I work with these people, the neuroatypical. A lot of them come to my house, and I don't want to mistake you for one of them. Would you be able? Would you be able to Would you be able to wear like maybe write a sign that says your name on it, Keegan, right?
Uh-huh.
And like tape a piece of paper that says that to your chest?
I don't see why not.
All right, that'd be great because I've got a video camera that I sort of screen the people who come to the door with, and so that way I know who's who when they come.
Okay.
All right.
How big of a sign does it need to be?
Just a normal 8.5 by 11, written as big as possible across printer paper, basically.
Oh, sure, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then we can do 8:30. Does that work in the morning?
Yeah, 8:30 should work.
All right. Yeah, and this thing's completely free. You get it. I'm passing on the savings to you.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir.
No problem. Well, I'm excited to see you, Keegan. And did I tell you? Oh, I'm Tristan. Oh, yeah, I guess you know my name's Tristan. It's on the ad. All right.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
Let me think. Would you say it's a choking hazard to small children?
No, it's fairly big, so I don't think so. They'd have to They'd have to have a pretty big throat.
Okay. I don't think that'll be an issue then.
Are you giving it to a child?
Yes, my nephew.
I see. Now, these things are typically kept in the box. They do have a little bit of value to them. But
they have value?
They do, but it's not exactly, you can play with it. If that's what you want to do, it's your thing. You do what you want with it. I'm just letting you know. How old is your nephew?
Oh, he's 6 months old.
6 months. Well, it might be a little advanced for a 6-month-old.
Oh.
Keegan. But, hey, it's yours to do. This is basically trash to me. I'm just trying to throw it at the next guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
I'm getting rid of it because it actually belonged to my little brother.
Oh.
And he passed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not. He passed of the HIV virus.
Oh, no.
And he received it by sharing needles.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Dear.
All right, Keegan, has this been fun for you?
Oh, sure.
All right. So are we good to go? You don't have any more questions for me?
Oh, not that I can think of.
You're going to meet me at 8:30.
Okay.
All right. That'll work out for you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, bye then.
Goodbye.
So if you don't get what was going on there, that was just a normal guy doing a character. The reason I know that is not just because of how over the top it was and how he had nothing to say, really. And he doesn't talk like a normal person whatsoever, even a normal autistic person. But also because he didn't seem too concerned with the fact that I wasn't giving him an address. Where are you going to meet me, Keegan? Hello? 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 David? Hello?
Who's calling?
Hi there, hello?
Yeah, who's calling?
Nobody's calling. You called me. I see what's going on. Okay, never mind. So somebody's fucking with the show. Very cool. You got me. Way to go. Oh no. What will I do now? Anyway, so where did we leave off? I'm a sex author, man. That's very cool. Jesse talks to Bridget, and soon after she comes to New York and breaks his vacuum cleaner happened. And now I've got a girlfriend. Isn't that cool? Old goon K of K's Cooking loses the ability to upload her YouTube channel and puts the blame on Jesse, inspiring him to begin a GoFundMe campaign to meet her. And that GoFundMe is still going on. GoFundMe.com/K'sGoodCooking. Get me to the UK. If you got any extra funds, send them over to GoFundMe.com/K'sGoodCooking. I will go to the UK to meet Kay. And by the way, Kay officially has no more access to her channel, is not getting her subscribers back. She has lost fans out the wazoo. We won against Kay. No more Kay. Unless I go to the UK, there's no more Kay on this channel. Okay? I need the K heads to know that, all the K trolls out there to know that. We do not cover K until I'm in the UK. All right? Because there's nothing left. We fucking beat her. We won. You know, it's all over now. Okay, Lenny Way sent in a super chat. He said, can we get a where he be now on in Piss Hamilton? I think that's supposed to be Piss Hamilton. Chris Hamilton, the former co-host of Cringe versus Cringe. Where is he at now? I don't know. Probably fucking doing the same shit. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't talked to him. He doesn't talk to me. This is the thing. Like, these people that I bring on the show, they act like, other than Ryan. Ryan and I are actually friends. Ryan, former Proud Boy Ryan. Ryan and I are actually friends, but these people that come on the show, they say they're your friend. Hey, come out, come hang out. I haven't talked to Chris. I have no idea. Hi, hello. Hey, look, it's another one of these things. Somebody's just connecting two calls. Very cool. Wow. That is a very 14-year-old prank. And by 14-year-old, I mean it's from 14 years ago. All right. The other super chat we've got here, Povich says, that's fucking cringy as fuck. My 4-year-old brother beat cancer, and I've never heard him brag about beating cancer. Hashtag stolen chemo. That's true. That guy did brag about beating cancer, which is bizarre. Jesse makes fun of the app TikTok, and we meet the bad boys of TikTok, the Eric Martins. One of the Eric Martins is interviewed on the show, and the other Eric's wife threatens to call the police on Jesse for not deleting his videos, which of course led into one of the greatest things that happened in all of Pod Awful history, not just in 2018. We'll get to that in just a second. But the bad boys of TikTok, me on TikTok, at Wrangler Jeans on TikTok, by the way. The TikTok stuff, very fun, but what it led to was amazing. The NPC meme is a huge hit, and Jesse recalls the time he dated an NPC, which of course led to my hit song, I Am an NPC, which is featured on the Pod Awful 2 channel. You can find that on YouTube. I made a song about NPCs. Very funny. Go check that out. We are introduced to a special goon by the name of Bob Hickman, whose body God has entered the same size. Yeah, Bob Hickman, a.k.a. Bob, God entered my body like a body, my same size, like me floating into you or you floating into me. It's the Holy Ghost baptism. This is a man who believes God is inside him and is pulling him apart.
It's the baptism of the Holy Ghost. Rocking a bowl, cutting your nose the most. Like you floating into me or me into you. Gotta do the shit what God told him to. B.O.B. Oh yes indeed. He's the only living avatar of G.O.D. You got a problem with he? Why are you talking to me? He's the prophet, so don't knock it if you don't believe. It's the Acts 2:38. There's no place to hide. God entered into his body the
same size. And everybody in the chat, of course, is now saying same size, hashtag same size. The song is scary. Yeah, well, it's about Bob. Bob has a bowl cut. He's a scary man. We introduce you to him on Awful Ween, one of our greatest shows of the year. Spooky Awful Ween. Let's see what else. Helen Baby roasted Jesse. Yeah, we just had a follow-up with Helen Baby in the Friday night Hangout Explosion, the show we do in the Pizza Fund at the $6 level and up on Fridays. There's a follow-up. She made another video about me, so we played that in Friday Night Hangout Explosion. Helen Baby. I've had that song she sings in that video stuck in my head this whole time. By the Helen Baby, are we down the chimney tonight? You have to see the video. You got to see it. So Eric Martin, the bad boy of TikTok, was harassed by a listener named Casper Lund. Now, this Casper guy, there's something not quite right in his head, but in the best way possible, in the greatest way that I could ever hope for when it comes to a listener of the show. And that led us to the introduction of a man whose real name, ladies and gentlemen, is Rufio Fianix. Now, this is Angie's editorializing here. She says, meeting Rufio Fianix led the Pod Awful cult down a path that even some of the most bloodthirsty piranhas worry has gone too far. Piranhas being another name for the Pod Awful cult. especially when we're doing these gags. Hi there. Hello? Hello? It's just another one of these things. Hello? Cool. All right. You know what? I'll just mute that. Just mute the site. Who cares? All right. So there. No more of those. Where's your pranks now? I already got 2 of these things going, you know? So that's good enough. That was more than I ever expected to get. So Rufio Phoenix led us into some of the most bizarre territory. Now, some of you out there will go, who? Who are you talking about? Maybe I've heard that name. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Well, that's because we've mostly just been covering this guy in the past few weeks of the premium episodes, the Wednesday night show, $12 level and up on Pizza Fund. And you might think $12 level, that seems fucking high, man. It's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Number one, you get immediate access to an archive of content so large you will never get through it all. Immediate access to it. $12. You can download every fucking show in the Pizza Fund, take it all, and then never ever give me $12 again. $12. You get everything I've ever made, basically, from years and years back. And you would also get the Rufio Phoenix saga. And it has been a saga. It has been a thing that has gone up and down. I'm going to give you a taste of what has gone on with it. I can't explain it all to you. Rufio's a gamer. He's gone through some major hardships over the past few weeks. The best I can do for you is just play this little compilation video of one of his outbursts.
Oh, you can go ahead and go right the fuck to hell. Kill yourself. Fuck you. Oh, we're going to fucking war. Meaning, you're going 20 feet under, and I'm gonna fucking dig that grave before you throw you in with some fucking Molotovs. We're going to fucking war, bitch. Fuck you. Because you're a woman, you get away with shit. Guess what? Wartime, you're gonna get fucked up for this shit, and I'm gonna take care of this. Fuck with me!
Okay, very...
Game on.
Game on. Very scary stuff from Rufio Phoenix, a very intense man who has been dragged to his fucking breaking point by us, and he has now posted on his YouTube channel that if you are from Pod Awful, please unsubscribe and leave his channel. Even though most of his subscribers now, I believe, are people from Pod Awful, he wants you gone. That's how intense it's all been. I can't explain it all to you. It's been nuts. The last bullet point on the list here for 2018, as detailed by Angie here, she says, Gavin McInnes' life is ruined, and Jesse became the new leader of the Proud Boys. Thank you. Thank you. And I got to say, what an amazing way to end 2018. Because for those who don't know, we started the war on Gavin McInnes and the Proud Boys back right when the Pizza Fund was first beginning. It's our first, we have this show at the $20 level of the Pizza Fund called World War. Now, this one's free. You can go see this for free. So those of you complaining about, oh, he's shilling for these things in your minds, I know a lot of you out there fucking sick in the head that way, mad at me for making a living. But this one's free, okay? You can go to YouTube right now on the Pod Awful channel, type in World War, it'll come up. We got this episode where I went to war against Gavin McInnes and the Proud Boys, our very first World War episode. And that happened around Christmas time. Was that a year or 2 years ago now? That might have been 2 years ago now. But it's either been 1 year or 2 years. I think it's been 2 years now. So what a great way to end 2018. Obviously, Gavin McInnes' entire life has been ruined. He had to quit the Proud Boys. Ryan had to quit the Proud Boys. I was at war with these guys forever, and now I own them. Now they're part of my life, and now Gavin McInnes lives the life where he's got to go on Alex Jones's show and sit there terrified in front of one of the craziest and funniest men I've ever seen in my entire life. You gotta see this clip. Somebody clip this. This is Gavin on the Alex Jones show, and I'm not joking. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Okay? It's that simple. I've never seen anything funnier than this.
I have a few TV stations call me and radio stations. They go, will you please not show or play 3-year-olds putting money in G-strings of fat men wearing wigs, shaking their asses? And I go, okay, I'll quit for you, but you understand this is being shown to children. Adults need to know what the hell's going on. And they go, okay, actually, you're right, but will people complain? I go, I know, they need to complain. They should complain about the children being effed with.
Okay, so Alex is losing it. For those who are just listening to this, maybe you're not watching the video version at youtube.com/podawful. By the way, smash that sub, smash that like. I gotta say that. Leave them comments. For those of you not watching this, Gavin is here for this. He's sitting in studio with Alex. Alex is screaming this at Gavin while Gavin wears a cowboy hat. It is a bizarre thing going on, but watch. This is the deepest I've seen Alex dive off the deep end. Check this out.
God, not me showing you. You think I like seeing this crap? You think it doesn't piss me off?
Gavin has no idea.
Let me tell you, I'm ready to kill people. I'm sick of this shit. Not literally. The point is, I'm getting sick.
Not literally. He meant figuratively kill people. Okay? Not literally. He's going to do it in a fun way, you know? Kill yourself in a fun way and like kill people with kindness.
This crap.
That's one attitude. Another attitude is
give all our kids to the child molesters. God damn it. Excuse me.
Gavin has no idea how to be a part of this. He has no idea. This is what Gavin does, and he is at a loss for. I'd be sitting there. I'd be cheering Alex on. I would lose my mind at the opportunity for this. Gavin, he's so fucking scared right now. His whole life is crashing down around him. He can't even enjoy this awesome moment. Alex is giving him the greatest fucking moment of Alex's life, and Gavin is blowing it.
You know, I'm not taking the Lord's name in vain. I want these people damned to hell. I'm literally praying God damn them to hell. That's not the Lord's name in vain. I mean that. I don't take God in vain. We ought to have a prayer called the God damn it prayer. God damn them to hell, please. You think Charlton Heston in Planet of the Apes, when he realizes this is Earth and all his family died 10,000 years before and he's come back through a wormhole and everybody he knows is dead and he's saying, God damn them to hell, you bastards, you blew it all up. God damn you. He's not taking Lord's name in vain. He's saying, God damn them. God damn them. God damn them. God fucking damn them. I need you to disavow.
Okay, that was quite a hard cut there.
And that's meant to make it sound like you don't like Proud Boys. At the same time, they have the FBI with no proof, and it turned out they didn't say that they're an extremist group, and it turns out that didn't happen. And so this is all a giant setup to discredit Proud Boys. Why? So before we go there, tell them what Proud Boys is, what Antifa is, why they're so angry at you. They admit that Antifa is the paramilitary of the left.
Right, Gavin's finally going to talk.
The mayor is horrible in Portland. Anybody that tries to protest him has their head beat in. The police let them do it. I mean, you talk about civil rights violation. Gavin McInnes, get into this.
Okay, the Proud Boys are a group like the Elks Lodge that just drink beer. That's 99% of what they do. They love Trump, and these clubs used to be everywhere. Then we started getting attacked. I got pepper sprayed at NYU. Lauren Southern had urine covered in piss. Excuse my language. Twice.
Urine covered in piss. Okay, she's not a Proud Boy. What does that have to do with you? Let me skip to the end here because Gavin says something great.
But I really don't. I got to plug Ringo bankrupt. The enemy's totally trying to shut us down. The enemy, all they ever say is we're not real because they know damn well we're real. 100%.
Stroud of your boys.
Folks, I'm ready. I'm trying to figure out how to beat these people every damn second because my very cells cried against them. My very spirit is just on fire to defeat these people, and I want to spread the fire of liberty into your mind and others' minds. It's not my fire, it's God's fire. And let me tell you something. You ask Christ in your heart, not the fake devil you get at these churches, but the real Christ, you'll be on fire as well. And it's not a God of weakness. It's a God of strength and of overcoming these people. And I need your financial support so I can expand and support others in the work they're going to do.
Join the Pizza Fund.
Quite frankly, the deals we have are so good, we're losing money on a lot of these, but I'm clearing my whole warehouse out. Free T-shirt with every order, 50, 75% off, double Patriot points, and
double
so much
the Patriot
more at
points.
InfoWarsStore.com. It is insane. Air filtration, water filtration.
By the way, send in those super chats last second.
colloidal silver iodine fortified systems. They're about to sell out Alexa Pure Breeze.
Watch this. I know it's ads, but watch this.
4-stage ion filter system. Leading competitors are $600, $500. They're a great deal at $240. They're at $127 right now. I'm doing that as a favor to them. Infowarsstore.com, Infowarslife.com, or 888-253-3139. That's 888-253-3139. And Gavin, you're such a good guy. You're not even here on air with a website or they won't even let you have a GoFundMe or whatever, but I'm going to try to, hopefully, if you want to work with some sponsorship or something, whatever. The point is, you need to get back on that horse. And you need to take care of your wife for a few weeks. I know they're harassing the hell out of. You told me privately what's happening. Maybe you'll tell them publicly. But then that just makes them go after her more. And just do what Tucker Carlson, as we all know, has moved to a place I won't say where. And the harassment's been unbelievable there. And everybody else, I get it. But at the
Tucker's mainstream. He's not a radical guy. Remember,
we had dinner with him a couple nights ago. Is that classified information?
No. But
well, let's talk about it when we come back.
Okay.
Gavin, your YouTube's still up for now. Tell people how they find that. And they should all go subscribe so you can then contact them once you get a website.
I promise you my YouTube will be down within the week. Guaranteed. I'm stunned it came back. Because the reason it was
Well, it was fraud. We'll explain that fraud when we come back.
Yeah.
It's all bigger than Gavin McInnes. It's bigger than Alex Jones. It's bigger than all of us. It's the universe. It's God. It's the devil. It's your soul. It's your destiny. It's your free will. Make the right decision.
Alex is the fucking best, man. Gavin, I think I missed it because it might have been before that bit right there. But Gavin essentially says at the end of that he is defeated and there is no chance of him ever coming back. Gavin literally admits defeat in that fucking video. I like Gavin. He's fine, but this Proud Boys thing, so stupid. And he deserves everything he got for ignoring me and lying about me. All right, let's go to those last super chats before we wrap up here. Amanda Boyle says, R.I.P. Diana, make them pay. By them, I mean Angela Harding, criminal mastermind woman who gets away with shit. A reference to the Rufio Phoenix saga. My camera is, I guess, just never going to catch back up with reality. Trolita says, I found Pod Awful through the ROTC interview. I keep laughing looking at past episodes because I found several topics I either contributed to or was directly responsible for. I guess I was in the cult before I knew. Well, thank you, Trolita. Gianator says, hey, Pete, it's Steve Ranazizi. I know you and your dad were big fans of my show before he got game overed by those planes. Yeah, we shouldn't leave out the fact that we did get Steve Ranazizi to make a cameo to Pete Davidson. That is a fun one as well. And lastly, this one just in under the wire. K-Lord says, funniest super chat, women are funny. Well, K-Lord, I gotta admit, that's not funny, so you don't win. But good try. Nope, just kidding. Women aren't funny. You're right about that. It was a bad try. Can I please get my camera back on track here? Please. Look at this. All right, that's it. I got to declare a winner. I'm going to say it's, let's see, did Scott's make me laugh more or did Mike Pierce's? It was between those two. Those were the two that made me laugh the most. Jews killed too. Oh boy, he really shouted that one out. But then Mike's is all about Pizza Hanukkah, really. It's about the Jews. Oh boy, who gave more money? Then I can give the funnier answer. Scott gave Australian 10, where Mike gave Canadian 20. That's basically, both of that's like what, $5? I'm gonna give this one to you know what? I know how I'm gonna determine this. I'm gonna give this one to the person who will actually buy real pizza with it and not some disgusting thing with an egg on it. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Mike Pierce, the funniest super chat of the night. Mike Pierce has won free pizza with a digital coupon to his pizza place of his choosing. So, Mike, let me know where you want that. I'll tally up all the money here and see how much I got to give you. It's been a very fun night. I hope you guys enjoyed Pizza Hanukkah. I didn't even finish my whole pizza here. I'll finish it at the end of the show. Thank you for hanging out with me this whole year, for making all of this stuff possible. If you want to check out the links to all the stuff we talked about, I believe Angie will be posting that in the cult, podawful.com/cult. That's our Facebook group. Ask to join it. Friend me on Facebook. Answer the questions. Ask to join it. I'll let you in if you're a cool person. The show never ends on Facebook. That said, it is ending for the free section for the next 2 weeks. So we will be back in the Wednesday premium episode this week. Then we will be back on Friday for the $6 Friday night hangout explosion in the Pizza Fund, podawful.pizza. We don't play ads. We don't do any of that shit that other podcasts do. So this is how you help out the show. This is how you keep us going. This is how we get a brand new computer because obviously this shit isn't working anymore. And then we'll be back. I guess our first show back in the new year will actually be a premium episode because we won't be back on Sunday, but I think we'll be back on Wednesday. So I'll see you guys in the Pizza Fund then, and I might be releasing stuff periodically, just random little videos here and there periodically in the Pizza Fund and on the free section. No actual episodes, though. I did have a video I wanted to show you guys. I've been working on something for a very long time now that actually is very, let's just call it, Pizza Hanukkah related. Okay, it would have been perfect for tonight's episode, but I don't have it done yet. Been working on this edit for a very long time. It's another man on the street. People love the man on the streets. I do. It's another man on the street, very similar to our Chinatown video that Ryan and I made. Ryan was involved with this one as well. I think you guys are going to like this video quite a bit. Be on the lookout for a preview of that coming up in the Pizza Fund. Maybe I'll put that out for free. I don't know if I want to preview something like that for free, but maybe. We'll see. Check it out. Join that Pizza Fund. Support the show. Can't wait to be back with you guys. We'll be doing brand new things in the new year, okay? New goons, new tactics, new stuff, new equipment, new setups, everything. We're going to be trying some very different stuff in the new year. Pod Awful changes year to year, and I've got some ideas, okay? So I hope you don't like any of these goons too much because we're probably going to wrap the story on a lot of them at the end of this year, all right? So until next time, thank you so much for being a part of it all, and have an awful day.
Head over to podawful.com/iTunes and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at podawful.tv. Love the show? Keep it going by donating to the Pizza Fund. podawful.com/support. And anything else you need is at podawful.com.